defensive, the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
First out, here's the run with Martin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, it didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Third down, it's Doug Martin. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. First down, Mariota. He's to the 2. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll run. Martin. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been automatic. How about 8 for 8 in the game thus far? They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. From the gun, Mariota. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And he puts it through. So that was a 13-play drive in total. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think they're going to stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now Rodgers. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
You promised an hour ago, almost exactly an hour ago, that you were going to drop this, that there was one.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long.
And you were going to drop. All right, Whitaker Chambers out of this. I'll just reprise it. I believe you don't reprise this. Don't reprise anything.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Okay. Well, drop it then.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action.
Oh, that is hilarious, man.
Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline.
And you are going to drop. Right, Whitaker Chambers out of this. I'm just reprising on it. I believe you don't reprise this. Don't reprise anything. You said you were going to drop it. Okay. Well, drop it then. I have not done it. You haven't. You obviously haven't dropped it. You're still waving the damn books around. Do you understand? You have driven us crazy.
Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well, he was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA halftime report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Lions are happy to be sitting in the locker room with a lead. The Cowboys just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. So here we go. Let's take a look at some
God, that is hilarious, man. Cowboys get their ass when Rodgers can't do shit. Shouldn't have went to Dallas.
Is going to complete the pass, and he kept off the long drive with the TD. Lions up by a touchdown. 1st and 10. Rodgers got to rush the throw,
And he's picked off.
Lions defense forces the turnover.
Can't go wrong, will go wrong.
Offense comes out now. Here we'll get a pass into the end zone, and this play will go for 6. Lions up by 2 touchdowns. So that's all for us here at the EA Sports Studio. We'll get you back out to the field now for some more playoff action.
This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, eluding the tackle. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
A 1st down carry now for Crowell. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. But winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived and put him on the ground.
And I'm going to call you out, Michael, because I think Peter has the guts. I at least had the guts to step in.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And he went backwards. Moving down at the 30. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Play action, Rodgers. Looking deep downfield.
It was intercepted.
It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return comes to a home right at the 44-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Another tote for the workhorse.
Ooh. He's bumping the Cowboys up.
John Martin, 18-yard touchdown run. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Doug Martin touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on a tackle. See how they attack him here. A nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? What about his ability to break tackles and his feet?
One of these transitions, this shit is kind of cool.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On the counter, it's Corral. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, hello, my name is Mike.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now. And all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays. And right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Oh.
Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not on the team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this job. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But sometimes, listen, if sometimes there will be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game. No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
On second down, here's Crowell. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. A little dump off for Crowell. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And now a long one for Matt Bryant. He's hit from 62 in his career, but that was all the way back in 2006. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ford Field. Happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They start the drive with Martin, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. The Lions on 3rd down. How about this stat? A perfect 9 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll hand it off now. Williams. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Yeah, I think the blitz there really disrupted the draw.
Yeah, and it's usually when you catch them in a blitz, the draw works pretty well. If you're the offensive coordinator right now, that's visor throwing time, isn't it? Because that's supposed to work in a big way.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
for a perfect play. No matter what happens from here on in,
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they tell their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
4 yards on the pickup.
Passing offense number one, they get shut the fuck down.
Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. But he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it. But drop it there. Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a second.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, it won't help them in contact time.
Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about it.
Picked off by Patrick Peterson. Well, that's no fly man. There's no fly zone right there.
And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they have made this look easy. And there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantages and odds cracked up to bit. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest. Then it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. Don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderado. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken pan from last night's gone to your head.
Brand, this clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now Mariota, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Polardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there.
33 yards.
Likely also ended any shot they had a victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory, like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. A screen complete to Crowell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly blocked down. But a nice little gain. A good first down call as the screen play gets them 9. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
They'll run it now, out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Deshaun Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Devils plays it cross ice into the far corner. Beto swoops into intercept. Beto behind the net. Swings it in front.
So the Cowboys in possession of football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a...
It's caught inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Rodgers now on 1st down. Dumps it into the flat to Langford. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jeremy Langford, a 22-yard touchdown grab. Then the Cowboys get a bit
Too little,
closer.
too late, man.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, and the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football.
Oh,
well,
shit.
That makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Now it's Rodgers. He gets it into the hands of
breaks a tackle. There goes Gronk.
He got
29
yards
shit.
that time. Clock management.
Man, they can score before the minute, man, Mark.
Absolutely agree.
This is gonna make it
They have to up the
interesting.
tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Now they
Oh! Oh, shit! Aaron Rodgers bringing these niggas back. Oh, shit.
Yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
Oh, late game magic by Aaron Rodgers.
1-score game now.
Oh,
Probably
shit.
rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance.
And these motherfuckers score and then without using their timeouts. 2 plays, damn.
And on the
You
other
covered
side,
the
get that
onside
hands team
kick.
ready.
No doubt about it.
Don't tell me he gonna do this shit to the Lions again. He gonna do this shit as a Cowboy. That'd be crazy.
Ball game now. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery.
Here's another
touchdown
onside
and
kick.
an extra point to tie. And the
Lions recover.
this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it.
They could literally get this ball back before a minute, man. That is dramatic.
As you noted it with 3 timeouts.
Oh,
Getting stops on
shit.
defense. All hope
These motherfuckers is down 21-0.
The offense back onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down following the run. Throwing here, Mariota.
The fuck?
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Oh, yo, this shit would be fucking crazy, yo.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set.
Lions is running these motherfuckers out the building. They throwing. He's wide open. Spin. Oh! He fumbles the football!
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Oh, shit! Oh, with 55 seconds left.
So the defense there.
Rodgers is going to have a chance at this shit. Yo, this is crazy. Oh, I thought this game was over.
Just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
This motherfucker fumbled the football. He spin. He's spinning, nigga. No, yo, the Cowboys is now 21-0 here in the 4th, and Rodgers all of a sudden in the final 2 minutes have just caught fire. They got a big turnover and went down in 2 plays, cut it down. It's 21-14, it's 55 seconds left. Now he got the ball at the 30-yard line in the own territory. Let's see if this motherfucker gonna pull off and come and sink the line. No! Oh, this motherfucker came back! And it's 21-20! What the fuck? Rodgers pulling late game magic as a Cowboy! No shit! Oh! That must be true for the fucking Lions. What can't go wrong with this Rodgers? Oh shit! He doing magic. It's 21 up. He tied this shit up with less than 2 minutes. That is fucking crazy. Oh, this is bananas. Oh, this is bananas. That's why they got the #1 passing offense in the league. Oh shit! Oh! Oh man! In Detroit. Y'all niggas better win this fucking game, man. That is crazy. They done took them over. Oh shit! Y'all can't believe the fuck I just seen. I'm seeing a Reggie Miller type performance in the playoffs. Oh shit, Mariota. Oh, that was a big run. They up to the 46.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Oh man.
23 seconds to go in the game.
Yo, this game was over.
Now Mariota.
He's sacked.
He's taken down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's Mariota. They set up the screen.
Oh shit.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, that's Martin, and he'll get it out to midfield.
And they call a timeout.
Right in midfield.
He probably just gonna throw a Hail Mary.
Get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Oh shit.
So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Mariota to throw for it on 4th.
And it is picked off. We go to overtime.
Off near the 26. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are
Oh,
off to overtime.
shit.
Don't change that dial.
Overtime.
Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go
Man.
down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick 6 or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Total yards now. Dallas got 288. Yo, they was getting pummeled.
Following the interception here, Mariota.
Incomplete.
And just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Charles, you think back to some of the great OT games in postseason history. There have been a lot of them. I think in January 2016, Hail Mary from Aaron Rodgers, but the Cardinals were able to survive that game.
Atlanta will go to Seattle
Which the Cardinals had to Trump and Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary.
if
They did
Detroit
so.
is able to win.
1982. Okay, don't say it.
Oh, big run.
But San Diego at Miami, one of the classic.
That's a
NFL
first
games.
down.
It was finally decided in overtime. Dan Fouts to Kellen Winslow, and the Chargers advance to the AFC Championship game.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Again, it's Martin.
Oh, shit.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Oh, man, yo. That is fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. From the pistol, they'll run with Martin. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down near the 42.
They didn't give the ball back to Rodgers, y'all.
That'll bring up 4th down. Well, I know you're toward the middle.
Oh,
of
you
the
can't
field
ever
here, but
count this
still,
motherfucker
4th
out.
down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, on for a very important punt here in overtime.
They've got all the momentum. They got all the momentum.
Lions offense heading back out and ready to go again. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to him, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is
Just
done.
the handoff to McFadden.
And he's going to lose
Stuffed in the
yardage here.
backfield. Loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
On 2nd down, McFadden. And he'll power his way up near the 25. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
What can
36.
Rodgers do now with his drive? This complete to
And he's stuffed.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Ooh, with a juke.
Ooh.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now a 2nd down throw for
Those has a first down.
Over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Mariota on first
Pass
down.
rolls, has his man.
Throws it over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in
Pass,
space. If he makes
throwing
someone miss,
over the
that
middle,
could turn into the
first
big play you're
down.
looking for.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. A give left to Martin. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Mariota now on second
Coming
down.
after him. Down he
Goes
goes.
down, a Cowboy sack.
Myles Garrett.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman.
And Detroit
it's
was
essentially
rolling.
the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the shotgun.
Pass time. Oh, fumbles the football. Gets the ball back. Oh, they lucky. Woo, they are lucky.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Lions stumbling, bumbling. Myles Garrett.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Reminder, Dallas wins. They go to Philadelphia.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
I mean, no, Detroit wins.
He's gonna go down. He's
And
sacked.
Minnesota goes to Philadelphia.
Jones in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Dallas wins, and they
Never
go
wanna
to
give up a
Seattle.
sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they
And
let
see,
little brother
and
down
Minnesota
back there.
will play
Oh, no doubt. They have a
Philadelphia.
ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's
But
really, really
Detroit
difficult.
won.
You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot.
Detroit will go
2nd
to
and
Seattle. Minnesota will go to Philadelphia. Either or.
long. And off comes to McFadden. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line.
Wow.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses.
Both teams now
understanding
holding
the
in
game,
defensively.
understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Now it's Peterson.
That's the running room cuts back.
A good
It's up to
return
the
there,
35.
17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Detroit getting set to go now. And you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
And a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
And this one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Where they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
A first down throw for Mariota. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
Second down now after the pass completion. Here's Mariota. It comes, and
Oh, fumbled the fall. Myles Garrett picks it up, and then he gave Dallas good field position. He done fumbled twice in overtime. This time, Dallas comes away with it.
And overtime so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points
Aaron Rodgers had 33 yards going into the final 2 minutes. He's got 246 yards just like that.
Look at that play sheet and go to a spot that
3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
Rolling left has his man Grimble to the 35 of Detroit.
From one of your better players, and maybe try to hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
It'll be about a 52-yard field goal. Yeah, handoff right side to McFadden. Tackled down at the 33.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff
Buffalo knocked off the New England Patriots, bowled them out.
Defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
McFadden again. And not much running room. Down to the 32. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 7. Now Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. Give him 2 yards on that play. And
4th and 5 at the 30. It's going to be about a 47-yard attempt. Detroit called a timeout to ice the kicker.
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
This is the sentiment of Seattle. Snap, spot, kick on its way. It is good. Dallas comes back and win the game. Aaron Rodgers is a lion killer. He just pulled off one of the greatest comebacks in NFL history.
One goes home.
So that'll just about do
Wow.
it for Charles Davis.
The Lions led 21-0 with just under 2 minutes to play in the 4th. The Dallas Cowboys advances to the NFC division. That is crazy.